Alright, this shrine is called the Five Flames. This is how we will begin this episode of Let's Play, Breath of the Wild. I'm always gonna forget it. I always want to say Ocarina of Time for some reason. I don't know why. It's the first name that always comes to my mind. Anyway, the Five Flames. So I do remember this one. Sorry, I'm adjusting my mic. If we had fire arrows, it would be much better. But I don't have anything like that, so this is going to be a little bit different. I'm actually curious if I can even do this. Let me get a weaker weapon to hit these with, like a torch. If you hit these crystals, you'll rotate the cubes here in the middle of the arena. And what we want, I'm pretty sure, is we want all the torches to be lit. We have one lit torch right there. And see, yeah, if we had fire arrows, this would be a piece of cake. Can I like jump into this? No, that's just air. Do I have any arrows? I really don't want to have to do that to rotate it. Okay, so that will light that torch, and then we want to rotate all the way around to light the torch on the right over there. Okay, good, you can pick up your arrows again, so that's pretty crucial. Where'd that go? I think I just put the... I might just put the whole fire... Yeah, I put the fire out. It's tough to tell which way this thing will go. Let me try hitting the top one. Maybe the way the arrow on the switch is pointing. So this should effectively take it clockwise. There goes my bow. No, it went the other way. See, I need to get a torch lit on... like, on the rotating block. So, let me try this again. I need to get a new bow out. You have to go to the pause screen to do it. Alright, come on. Let's try this. That didn't help. Okay. Just keep hitting it. I need to use an arrow on that. Oh, and yeah, we have this thing too you have to look out for. You can use stasis on this to stop it from blowing water out. Man, yeah, last time I was here I had freaking fire arrows. So now I have to figure out the way without fire arrows to do it. Which is, I guess that's kind of cool. Oh, that's gonna completely mess the whole thing up. So I have no fire now. I have no fire to work with. I have anything that I can do about it. I'm gonna have to look around here. I might be stuck here the whole episode. Damn it. Yeah, so there are 3 torches on there, on the middle block. And then we had the geyser on there. No, okay, yeah, there's 1, 2, 3 in the middle block, and then you have the geyser on that side, and then you have 4 and 5. You want the 3 torches on the middle block lit up, and then you want the other 2 torches lit up as well. I'm just gonna pray that one of these chests up here has fire arrows in them, so I can at least get something going. Problem is, oh yeah, if I had fire arrows, I'd be in great shape right now. But look at this. If I were to shoot this with fire. Oh, you know what I can do? Ooh, I got an idea. I have an idea. Let's see. I know I have at least one of each of these to do this. I've never done this inside of a shrine before. I should have one more flint right here. Go ahead and drop this down. I want to make sure I have a good weapon to hit it with. I don't want to do a torch. I want to do this. Light the fire. That's almost what I wanted. Now let's get a wooden weapon. Or a torch, that's even better. Can I get that? Yes! Awesome! I feel pretty happy about that. So that brings down a chest. What is it? Please be something worth all that trouble. You I was hoping it was fire arrows. There's another one up there. That sucks. That one I need some kind of like fire arrows to get with. There's no way I can really use that torch to light these either. Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. I'm curious if I can even light the thing now. Like, I don't know how I would light it. So let me just hit one of these things one more time and just see what happens. I don't know if there's anything that can ignite the fire again, so I wonder if I have to exit and re-enter. That's what I'm gonna do. Okie doke, so the torch on top is lit again. Let me go ahead and just hit this on the right side and see what happens. I want to know like how this affects it. So okay. So if I think I figured it out. I think if I were to hit this one this way, it would turn it clockwise, and I would effectively be able to light the torch on the right. So let's try that. Because it lights, it rotates with the block right here, and the direction that the arrows are pointing, that's the direction they're gonna rotate. So if I were to hit this one, the fire would be facing me. The fire on that torch would end up facing where this geyser is right now. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, well now I know how it works. Okay, so I want to do that again to light the torch on the left side. Right? So now we have 4 torches lit, which is very good. Now we have one more that we need to light. We have to be careful though, because if we rotate this the wrong way, we will lose one of our torches. So if I were to hit the one on the right, that would mess up my torch on the left side of the cube. If I were to hit this one, I think it would be okay. No, let's hit this one, because I want it to go straight ahead, like this. Okay. I want that torch to be lit. Is that the geyser right down there? So maybe all I have to do is turn this to the right. Can I do that, though? That's the problem. I don't think I can. Or to the left, even. No, it's just gonna bring it forward. That's not exactly what I want, but I don't think I'm gonna lose anything by doing that. So let's go ahead and do it. Still good. Now, I want to be careful with this geyser. What I can do is I can use stasis on it to stop it. Now, let's see. What are my options now? I think if I hit it on that, it'll just bring it back this way. Now, you know what? I'm not really sure. Let me go around. I want to see where exactly that other torch is. It's gonna be kind of iffy. Which way do I really want to turn? See, I want to turn it to the right or left side. That's what I want. But the problem is, I think... Hold on. Let's do this. No. Let's do this. That is not quite what I wanted. That messed up my torch over there. So I gotta do it again. It's okay. I mean, that's not the end of the world. That should light that torch back up, right? Right, thank you. Okay. It's that top one that I really need to get. And if I could rotate it to the left, I'd be okay. But I don't think I can do that. Doing it one more time horizontally to the left. It's hard for me to even explain like what I'm trying to do. I guess I should say turning it or tilting it. If I could tilt it to the left, that would be perfect. Because the top one would be effectively on the left one. Or I could tilt it to the right, and that should... Actually, no, tilting it to the right would be bad, because that would put out the torch on the right. So... what I need to do, I'm gonna go ahead and start doing some stasis. I really should be using stasis now. I should have been using it before. I'm gonna go ahead and get stasis out and start using it the way I'm supposed to be using it. So I'm gonna go ahead and freeze this thing. Freeze it. And quickly get back over here. I want to hit the one on the... Come on. No. Hit it quickly. And that just messed up my torch there. I did not want that. I'm gonna mess up everything. I'm messing up everything now. Jeez. Okay. Well, at least I still have something lit. I want it to go this way. That's even... Nope, I just got everything messed up. I was up to 4 torches, and now I'm back to 0, and I have to exit and re-enter again. I guess I just haven't quite figured out how the things rotate. I am sorry. Alright, let's see. Now I gotta get another arrow, or another bow out. Oh, that's unfortunate, so I've blown through another bow. I gotta make sure I'm picking up my arrows as I shoot them. Okay, let's try hitting the one on the right side, see what happens. Because the arrow was pointing forward, that turned it horizontally to the right. So if I were to hit it this way, it would tilt it vertically to the right. So let's see if that's what I'm going for. Yes, okay. What I want is to have it turn horizontally to the left by hitting this one. Let me get some arrows, by the way. I keep forgetting about my arrows, and I can't run out, obviously. Yes, okay, that did what I wanted. I have to do it a second time, though. And yes, I can do it a second time, so that's very good. Okay, so now we're back into the predicament that we were in. I want it to go straight ahead. The geyser should be on the opposite side, so putting it straight ahead should be alright. So this is basically the same thing that I just did. But now I'm back in this spot here. I want it to go horizontally to the right or left. Which actually, if I were to hit it... Let me do this. Let me do stasis on this just in case it goes in the wrong way. I don't think I would put anything in the water. Did that take care of it? That did. Okay. So, yeah, the way you hit it, it's just... Let's do it one more time. Like, if I were to hit it this way, it'd go horizontally, or vertically towards me, so, like, that torch would be under there, so if I were to hit... Let's just do it for shits and giggles. That's how it works. Okay, and then if I were to hit it right here, it'd go vertically to the left. There we go. Okay, just gotta pay attention to the way the arrows are on that thing. Did I just fuck it up? I just fucked it up. Okay, let's stop fucking around. Just get out of here. I'm so embarrassed. I'm just embarrassed. I know there are some treasures I can get here. If I were to shoot arrows through the flames and burn down one of those platforms the chest is, but screw it. I pretty much wasted most of the episode on this, so good job, me. Good job. Let me just go back to Kakariko, get what I need, and that's probably going to be it. So yeah, this whole stupid shrine is going to be the entirety of this episode. I'll try to at least make like a plan for the next one. I think I know what I'm going to do. After I do my business in Kakariko, I'm going to go to the top of the tower, like the Hatino Tower, and I'm just going to pick a direction to jump in. I'm going to jump in it, and I'm just going to go. That's what I'm going to do. So let's go ahead and warp. I'm actually outside of the region that I have uncovered, which is fine. I'm gonna warp back over here. Alright, so now that we have found the first captured memory, you can talk to Impa, and she'll give us the Champion's Tunic. So this is really the main tunic of the game. Um, this is this game's green tunic. It really is. Because, you know, like as you saw in that cutscene at the end of the last episode and other cutscenes featuring Link, he's wearing that tunic. So, and this is the first tunic you see Link in the very first trailer of the game. I mean, this is the tunic that you see Link in all the promotional art. So, this is the main tunic of the game. And let me not pull an arrow out and do this. Let's put it on. I'll actually wear it for a little while. I'm pretty much going to switch back and forth between this and the Hylian tunic, whatever I'm not needing any kind of special properties for like cold or heat resistance and stuff like that. See, what this tunic does is that it, for one thing, it gives you pretty much the best defense, other than maybe like the soldier's armor. It gives you the best defense, and it also shows your enemy's health gauge. Like, it's not, well, I mean, you already see your enemy's health gauge, but it will show you like a number for their HP. So you get a better idea of how much health the enemy has while wearing this tunic. And it'll also give you a good idea how strong your weapons are. You can see how much damage they do. So that is pretty nice. I'm gonna try to do some cooking before I get out of here. Fortunately, there's no pots. Let's see if I can find me a pot to cook at. I'll cut out most of my cooking, but it's been long overdue for me to get some meals cooked up. So we will do that. But I keep forgetting where all the pots are. I thought this was gonna be one of them, but it's not. There's one. Okay. Whoa, what happened? Did you see that? What the hell was that? I don't know if that was maybe a pot lid was right by there and somehow caught on fire. I don't know, but I'm gonna do some cooking here, so I'll cut this all out and you'll see what I made. Ooh, that was disappointing. At least that one was. I made some pretty good stuff there. I was hoping that would give me some good defense because I put a couple defense improving foods in there. I put like an iron shroom and some other thing. I mean, I'm not going to really go into every fruit and every piece of, you know, every material in the game. The reason why I am showing this, though, is I want to show kind of how a proper elixir is made. Hopefully I won't screw it up after saying that. Because people tend to get confused on elixirs. A lot of times when you see monster parts in there and you try to cook them with food, you'll end up just cooking dubious food, which doesn't do much. It only heals like 1 heart, if anything. Actually, some of them do heal pretty good, like 4 hearts. But yeah, anyway, like if I were to mix a cricket with a mighty banana, it wouldn't turn out very good. What you want to do is you want to mix creatures like crickets and frogs and lizards with some kind of monster part. So I'm gonna try. Is this a hightail lizard? Let's try to get some good speed. I have a good combination here. So if I take a hot-footed frog, which affects speed, and then hightail lizard, this affects speed as well, and then I'll just pick a monster part. So how about a bokoblin horn? And that should get me a pretty good speed elixir. Very good. Hasty elixir. So my speed will be increased for 3 minutes whenever I take this, so that's pretty good. That will come in handy anytime I get into any kind of battles. That's when I usually use my speed elixirs, is when I need to move around a lot in battle. I'm going to try another one. I'll show a couple actually cooking, a couple things that I cook around here. Yeah, no, I don't think I have great examples now. I have 2 eggs, so I'm going to save the eggs for later. So screw it. I'm going to try to make a decent stamina potion. I have one restless cricket. Ooh, it's making the noise. That's a good thing. Anytime you get that music in the middle of your cooking, it should cook something pretty good. And that's okay, I guess. Like, that replenishes about, what, a quarter of your stamina? Maybe a little less, actually. So that is that. What else do I want to do? I want to pretty much be done. It's time to go to the tower. Dueling Peaks Tower or Hetiano Tower? I mean, truthfully, the place that I want to explore now is more so gonna be to the west. I really want to start heading west because our first dungeon will be in the west. Again, that's the only thing I have planned with this playthrough is what order I'm going to be doing the Divine Beast in. And the first Divine Beast that I want to do is out in the west. And at this point, I really want to start getting there, getting to the first Divine Beast. So, I want to get there by episode 20 maybe, hopefully. I think I'm pushing it there. But actually, I can maybe even just go to... Let's go to the Dueling Peaks Tower. I'll head kind of northwest. So I'm going to jump from there northwest and I'll probably be done. So I need to go. I need to eat this chicken. I've been taking bites here and there in the middle of these streams, and I come back trying to swallow and almost choke on them. It's just wasting time, me talking in the middle of this. I guess it's worth pointing out that in the loading screen you will get tips on them, and you will also get to see how many shrines you've beaten, how many seeds, like Korok seeds you have, how many spirit orbs you have, and stuff like that. So I guess it was worth showing the loading screen at one point. I do just need one more spirit orb from a shrine in order to get another heart container or stamina upgrade. Ooh, that is very fun to look for in the distance. I'm not going to tell you what that is, though. We'll find it eventually. We'll see what that is. You'll see some interesting things out in the distance. I see let's see, what direction am I facing? I see a pretty easy to get to shrine, so I'm going to head in that direction, and then, I'm pretty much going west from here. So I'm going to jump in that direction, not dive. Apparently I was over water. Okay, that's why I tried to dive. Okay, once I land, I'll be done. I really don't want to have to deal with the camp right now. It's right here, though. Ugh, I have to. Let's deal with this really quick, get an item, and then we'll stop here. Hopefully it won't be too bad. Hopefully there aren't any black bokoblins in there. Doesn't look like there are. Okay, so let me climb up. What I want to do... I'm trying to alert the keys, because if I... Actually, here's what I do. I don't have any arrows. Oh, that's not going to help. I wasted my arrow on that bokoblin. I shouldn't have done that. Let me see if I can find some arrows around here that he dropped. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so what I want to do is go ahead and use the arrows that he dropped and drop down one of these. If I miss, I might wake them all up, so let's make this shot count. And it does, blows everything up. And I think it killed everything. No, there's one tough guy in there. Let's see what it is. Blue bokoblin? The black ones are hard to tell. Really, surprisingly, the black ones I get confused with the red ones, because they have some kind of red armor on it, seems like. Not quite sure. I was fighting him with a torch for some reason. Let's finish him off with this alpha boomerang. Just takes a couple hits. That's how strong that bad boy is. Oh, there's no treasure in here anyway? That was a waste of time, then. Whatever. Let's stop. That's frustrating. Usually these have a treasure in it. Ugh. Alright. Well, at least we'll get some goodies. Like some monster parts. I guess that's good. Let's just stop right here. I'm going to kind of face the direction I want to go in, which is east. Let's see where that shrine is. Actually, I might have lost track of where it is. I should have put it on my map. Like, I should have put a beacon down. It's relatively in this direction, though, so that's where I'm going to go next time on Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Thank you guys for sticking with me here, and I will see you on the flip side. Peace out.